just gonna for a little bit. So I got, we just had the game. My Green Bay Packers just won with a backup quarterback. Isn't that kind of crazy? 2-0 with a backup. 2-0, 2-0, not 0-2. I thought it would be the other way around. I thought we were gonna come here after 2 weeks and be like, damn, I had hope for this season, but things happen. The quarterback got hurt. The highest paid quarterback got hurt. Now we have a backup, and 0-2. It is what it is. But I'm coming here right now after watching the game earlier, saying, hey, we're 2-0 with the backup quarterback. Like, shit, what we doing? What's going on right now? I'm on cloud 9. I'm not gonna lie. Like, watching a team with a backup do that good, dominate a game that as good as they did, that's crazy. Because I witnessed Brett Hundley, I witnessed Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn was cool. He was when he had some crazy ass games. Don't get me wrong. Like he taught 6 touchdowns before. He beat the Cowboys one time. Like, he's had his moments, but I'm talking about like just consistent, some good ass football. Like, he don't care about needing to make a crazy ass play. He just going out there and balling, doing the game manager shit. He's not even a game manager. I'm not even gonna give him that title. But like, Malik Willis is doing what he's got to do, and he's only been here for 3 weeks, bro. He's only been here. He hasn't even been on this team for a month. He just got traded here, and he's already got 2 dubs, and he's 2-0, undefeated as a Packer. That's pretty crazy. Shout out Malik Willis, because that's insane. But it also goes to show that, like I said before when I talked about the first game of the season, like when I was talking about how Malik Willis was gonna work, I had some hope. Like, obviously, my negative side was like, probably not going to do that good. Expect a loss with a backup quarterback, especially a new quarterback that just got traded here. Like, obviously, I was thinking the worst. I was like, we might not win a game, guys. We might not win a game. Let's be real. But the one slither of hope I had when I was talking about it the first time in week 1 was the fact that Malik played for the Titans. He got drafted by Titans, right? Titans are shit. Let's be real. Even when they were winning and like getting to, they somehow had a 1 seed like a couple years ago. Like, they were the 1 seed a couple times, like once or twice in these last couple years. Even when they had that roster with Tannehill and like Derrick Henry and Hopkins and all that crazy shit going on over there, or not Hopkins, was it Hopkins? No. Who the fuck was there during that time? Either way, they were a 1 seed at one point, like a couple years ago. And they were always contending, like in terms of playoff contention. They've been there, but they weren't really doing shit. So, like, you know what I mean? Malik got to that team, drafted there. They threw him in the fire because that was like right after they basically blew up most of the Titans roster. So the only slither of hope I had when he came to the Packers, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna play you because Jordan Love's like dead right now. He's hurt." So was that our roster is significantly better than what he was starting with the Titans with. So I was like, hopefully the fact that we have a better roster and maybe the coaching staff is a little better environment, he gets a little more of a confidence boost, and he starts playing better. So, and that's what's happening. I think it's a mixture of him playing good and not making mistakes, but also the coaching staff and like the environment and like this better roster. Let's be real, objectively better roster around him, and he's playing better. So shout out Malik, shout out Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur is coaching like a motherfucking dog right now. That's a dog. That white man can coach. That's a real man right there. That's a coach. He's going crazy. I saw a locker room video afterwards when they won. He's all pumped. I don't think I've ever seen him that hype for a win, and he had a backup quarterback playing. So that just goes to show you, that shit was crazy. But defense went crazy too. 8 fucking sacks. 8 of them. I don't think I've seen a Packers game where we had more than 5 sacks in a while. It's been a minute since we had that many sacks. 8 sacks. That's a lot of sacks. And we had 3 turnovers, 2 picks and one fumble recovery. That's crazy to hear. Like, me saying those words back to back like weeks or like this whole season so far, the first 3 weeks of the season, that we're just getting turnovers like consistently, and like the defense is doing decent. Like, the run game defense was looking kind of crazy the first 2 weeks, like not that good. But the middle of the field is like our weakest point from what I'm seeing when I watch the games. Like the middle linebacker, like Quay Walker, I don't feel like I don't think that boy is the right answer for middle. He's not a Mike linebacker, at least. He could probably play off, throw him on the edge, do something with that. But I don't think he's meant for that middle, you know, like the middle leader fucking mic'd up linebacker, Mike linebacker. He's not saying he's bad, just not that role specifically. But the middle field's like the only thing I see that's like a glaring weakness in this defense, which is crazy because before it's like everything's a weakness because it's the Green Bay Packers defense. Like, it don't matter who the fuck or what the fuck we got going on. It doesn't matter how much star players. We always just had shit defenses or like mid defenses. And now we're like these last 3 weeks. It's only 3 weeks. You know, shit, we could fall off a cliff. We could plummet back to normal everyday Packers activity after this fucking this stretch of 3 games that I'm like hyping up over here. But hopefully that's not the case. We had a pick six. John Money with a pick six. We had Jair get a pick six. Xavier McKinney's proving to be the best free agent signing ever. Apparently, he just wants to get an interception every game. So hopefully he keeps that streak going. It's not gonna happen, but like, you know, you want to think like, hey man, get a pick every game. Fuck it, because so far that's what's happened. He's gotten a pick every game. That's kind of crazy. To be fair though, this last one he just got was like at the end of the game when they just threw up a fucking like fuck it, Hopkins out down there somewhere kind of pass. But hey, we take the pick regardless. Hey, fuck it. Because the first 2 were in the first quarters. Week 1, week 2, he got them early, set the tone on defense. Was like, yeah, I'm here. We're getting picks. This one was more of like a garbage time. Like, I'm just gonna get my pick to secure my pick, you know. So, shout out Xavier McKinney. Josh Jacobs kind of didn't do nothing crazy, but I mean, you know, he's there. He's a threat. He made it easier for Malik to get those. Malik scored because Josh Jacobs is a threat. Like, he did like a read option, and he just fucking took it to the end zone. He ran that shit in. But because the edges were so worried about Josh Jacobs, Malik just got a freeway on the edge. He just ran around the edge. He just went straight into the end zone. So that was pretty cool to see. I love seeing Watson get involved. They got my boy Christian Watson involved. The one thing that's noticeable as fuck is the fact that this team is unselfish on offense. There's a lot of weapons, a lot of players that can get the ball, and they don't give a fuck. At least from what we see, you know, maybe they do give a fuck, but they're just not saying shit. But like, they don't care who gets the ball. Everybody eats. Everybody gets their shit. One day one person pops off. Another day another person pops off. That's the beauty of this offense and the way it could be ran. And that's looking good right now. We're dropping 30 with a backup, and we should have had more points if we're being real. If you watch the game, you know we should have had a little more point. Maybe like 33, 34, 37. Should have been there, but you know, 30, we'll take 30. And then even last week we should have had like 25, like 24 plus, but you know, Josh Jacobs fumbled at the goal line last week, lost points on that, you know, et cetera, missed a kick, missed a fucking kick, a field goal. Luckily today the kicker didn't miss no kicks. We had a clean day for our kicker today. Thank God. Hope that stays. Hope that pattern stays, bro, because can't be having me stressing over no kicks being missed, bro. That's like the one thing we should be getting automatic. What else went down in that game? Let me try to think. Will Levis. Let me talk about the Titans for a little bit. Will Levis, bro. I feel bad, but like I don't, cause like on one part I'm watching the game and I'm like, this guy's ass. But I can't tell if it's the same thing that happened with Malik Willis, where it's like the Titans are just ass too, like as a roster, cause he got sacked 8 times, and like yes, there's like 2 or 3 of them that I saw where like yeah, he's just not seeing the field, and like, you know, he's just taking the sack for no reason. You could have either throw it away or like get the one out, like the one open person, you just didn't see him. But then the other 5 or 4, 5, 6 sacks that he got sacked on, it was like instant pressure. Like as soon as they snapped the ball, he had 3 Packers chasing him right in front of his face. So like, I don't know. It just sucks because I feel bad for him because he got demolished, bro. He got absolutely pounded. The pick 6, that's on him. That's kind of crazy. That was a late throw. Jair was already driving on the ball. Hey, can't be doing that. And then the other one was the one I told you. It's just like at the end of the game, didn't matter anymore. It's kind of just like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw this ball. Will Levis, I'm sorry, brother. Maybe, I don't know. They had him playing last year, so you can't even say like take a year off to like let him develop, because like he already kind of did. I don't know. He might just suck. He might just be ass. I don't know. It's too early for me at least to say, because I don't know. He has moments where he looks good, and then, you know, Hopkins decides to come out of retirement for one day and actually play good receiver for once. When's the last time Hopkins had a crazy ass game? Like, it wasn't even a crazy ass game, but like, you know, for what he's been doing, he actually showed up today and like played good. And of course it's against us, but you know, we still won, so fuck it. But he kind of scared me for a second. I thought he was gonna start cooking our defense. I was like, no, please, no, let's not have a Hopkins like comeback game where he just randomly wants to drop 2 touchdowns and 150 yards. Luckily that didn't happen, but it looked like it was going in that trajectory at one point in the game. The punter, Whelan, you know, he's averaging 50 yards a punt, which is kind of crazy because that's like basically flipping the field on its fucking head. So anytime the Packers have good special teams, I just start getting crazy because I have too many PTSD memories of Packers special teams doing shit at the worst times in the most important games. It's like I'm getting them right now. We got the Niners missed kick, we got the Niners block punt touchdown, we got the fucking Seahawks onside kick. There's more, but those are the main 3 that come to my head. Even during the regular, like the special teams just sucks every time. But this year it's not been terrible. We're missing kicks. That's like the only bad thing. Other than that, everything's fine. And it's crazy to think about that, the fact that you know you have a good roster when you can win comfortably with a backup because of the shit around the quarterback. So imagine just having the top tier quarterback that is Jordan Love. At least compare if he's playing the way he did last season at the end, then yes, top tier quarterback. That you add that to the already good roster you have. That's like a fundamentally good roster all around because we're winning with Malik Willis. So imagine you plug Jordan Love back in there, an elite level quarterback. Not gonna fully say he's like elite, but like, you know, he's above the average, you know, run of the mill quarterbacks. Can do shit that not many other quarterbacks can do. Throw him back in that roster, healthy, not fucking hobbled or like half leg, like one leg only, but you throw him back in there and the sky's the limit, bro. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's a lot of optimism, but you know, that's every fucking team. But this is actually like objectively good roster. A lot of people were picking us to go to the Super Bowl, which I didn't like because that you're just kind of jinxing us. You know, I don't like that shit. Just don't overhype us, guys. The media be overhyping. Anytime a media overhypes the fuck out of a team at the beginning of the season, they never end up getting anywhere near where they predicted them. So when I saw a bunch of people saying the Packers were gonna go to Super Bowl and whatever, blah blah blah, I was like, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's chill out for a second. Let's say what we did last year and say they're not gonna make playoffs and be ass, and that way we can kind of just like go out there and be the underdogs again. I like being the underdogs, and for some reason it makes them play better. But I feel like once we get the expectations on us, sometimes it just kind of, I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case, but you know, we never know. We also play the Vikings tomorrow or next week, not tomorrow, next week. So that's gonna be bad. I'm kind of scared. I'm hoping Jordan Love's back, but if he's gonna be hurt or like hobbled, I don't know if I want him to play. I feel like we should just let Malik play it out for one more week if that's the case. But I just want to beat the Vikings. I don't care how. Whatever we gotta do, we gotta beat the Vikings, please. They're 3-0. Why the fuck are the Vikings 3-0? Can anybody explain to me why the fuck the Vikings are 3-0? Not even. I swear I'm not hating. You know, I'm a Packers fan. On God, I'm not hating. I swear. I'm kind of am. But like, because it's kind of crazy. Like, they got Sam Darnold. They're doing the same shit we're doing, where they're just winning with because technically Sam Darnold is the backup. They were gonna start their rookie first round quarterback. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, off the top of my head, I can't remember his name. But like, they have Sam Darnold, you know, the Jets guy from like 2017 or whatever year it was he got drafted, 2018, 2017. And they are 3-0. They just shat on the Texans like they were fucking like they're a nobody team. She made CJ Stroud look like ass. The week before that, they just beat the Niners in a close-ass game. I know the Niners were missing McCaffrey and like Debo got hurt, but that's still a good win. And they have Sam. Can I just repeat that they have Sam Darnold? Like, we're not gonna gloss over that. They have Sam Darnold, guys. Like the Sam Darnold that was like considered a bust. Had the 3-0 Panthers like 3 years ago, and then plummeted off the face of the earth after they were 3-0. So I'm kind of hoping that's the same thing that's gonna happen this time, where it's like, okay, guys, they're 3-0, but remember what happened with the Panthers? Hey, don't. But this Vikings roster is so much better than that Panthers roster, so it's just not gonna. I'm just coping at this point. I'm huffing every single ounce of copium I have left in this mask. I'm like, because why the fuck are the Vikings 3-0, bro? God damn. We should be 3-0. The Packers, I don't want to be that guy, but the Packers should be 3-0. Let me be a fan for a second and just bitch about something. We should have beat the Eagles. They're lucky that Jordan Love got hurt. Even though we were still losing when he got hurt, it doesn't matter. literally he got hurt on the last play of the game. So honestly, the injury didn't mean anything in terms of trying to make it an excuse. I will say the field was slippery though, so like fuck the field. Brazil's cool, but fuck your field. Your field sucks. That shit. Our players were slipping too much. We can even talk about other games that happened throughout the day too. Like I mean, what do we have today? I always gotta keep an eye on all the NFC North teams. So like the Bears lost, thank God, to the Colts, but like barely. Caleb Williams finally got his first touchdown. I kind of feel bad for Caleb Williams because of the fact that, you know, I can't tell if he's ass at the beginning, like if he's just not playing good right now, or because maybe the team around him is not good. But that's not an excuse this year because the Bears actually got weapons for him. So I'm like, I don't know. You know, Caleb maybe just be starting off rough. Maybe they're. I'm not really paying attention to the line play, so maybe the offensive line kind of sucks. I don't know. The Lions unfortunately want to, you know, shocker. You know, cool, good job, Lions. I like that you guys are winning now, but like, can we not do it so often? Just a simple ask for me. They won against the Cardinals. It was a close game. The Cardinals low key kind of fumbled the bag. They could have won, but you know, I'm not complaining. And then the Vikings, obviously, I talked about them. They won 3-0. Whatever. I mean, you know, whatever, I guess. The fucking Seahawks are 3-0 as well. Hello? Anybody a Seahawks fan, bro? Anybody watching? Seahawks fans? That's crazy. That is insane work. Because they're like low-key being 3-0. Like, I mean, they're not like crazy like wins. I mean, they just beat a Dolphins team with a third-string quarterback playing. Or like a second. I thought it was a second string, but then the second string got hurt during the game. So third string, you know. So, you know, that's not that crazy. But, like, they beat the Patriots, which are not bad. They have a good defense. And then the week before that, they beat the... I forgot who they beat week 1, I'm not going to lie. But the point is, they're winning games. And it's kind of crazy to see that they're 3-0. Because the only other teams that are 3-0 now are the Chargers. Or no, the Steelers. Steelers, Vikings, and the Seahawks, I think. And if the Chiefs win tonight, barring a victory, you know, then they're also 3-0. So there's gonna be 3 to 4 teams that are still 3-0, because the Saints lost, Texans lost. I forgot what other teams were 3-0 or 2-0 that lost, but you know, it happens. People lose. No one's gonna really expect to go. No one's expected to go undefeated, but you want to try to keep your undefeated streak going as long as possible at the beginning of the season, because I mean, keep the ball rolling. But yeah, so NFC North, Vikings on top right now, 3-0, and then it's so weird to say that, because like no one was expecting that to be a thing. Like, let's be real, no one was actually, I don't know. There were some people saying they would expect them to win the division, but like it was kind of rare because everyone's just saying Lions. So to see the Vikings be the one on top, it's kind of like, damn. They're basically the us of last year in terms of like the surprise, but like earlier, because this is happening at the beginning of the season. Last season it was towards the end when everyone was like, oh shit, the Packers are real. This time it's flipped where it's like the beginning, it's like, nah, the Vikings are here, like, come on, stop playing with us. And I'm like, hey man, chill, I didn't say nothing, I wasn't talking shit, just the normal division trash talk we usually have between the fan base, you know. I mean, it's gonna take a miracle, I'm not gonna lie. If it's Malik Willis, we're gonna need a miracle, because that Vikings defense with Brian Flores is insane. It looks crazy. It's looking kind of crazy. They're making lots of good players look really bad, or like average, and it's very scary to think about. We just kind of watch, look a little bit, move around here. We'll watch the open. I know they scored on the opening drive, I think, so we can watch this opening drive. That was the first play of the game. First play of the game was to Jaden Reed. Usually we come out here, we're like, we're gonna run, because we have Malik Willis. We're gonna run. Come out here, a little calm run with Josh Jacobs on the first play. Oh, never mind. That was not the first play. Oh, it was the first play. Yeah, right? It was first play. Come out, sling it to Jaden Reed, get a good chunk of yardage. And then back to back, not back to back because 3rd and 6, but like you go back to another deep ball and you go to Christian Watson. You get his confidence up. You get the confidence boosted.
How long can he play?
Like, you just gotta keep giving people the. This is what I mean when I say that this offense, everybody eats in this offense. Look at that. Josh Jacobs being a threat. That's exactly what I'm talking about right here. Like, Josh Jacobs had a not so good game on the stat sheet, but you see shit like this and you're like, okay, well, he's still making an impact because of the fact of he's just a threat regardless. It's fucking Josh Jacobs. Look at that.
From the 5,
Dumbass. Hey. And then Willis to be able to have the athletic ability to get to the edge and like make a second move on that, get through the tackle, you know. It's good. It's good. Malik Willis played good. Oh my God, I have that. My cheese head's back there though on the back. I can't get it from the setup. All right, here, look at it. Dummy. What are you tackling the running back for? And look, he makes that move right there. Yeah. And then we can fast forward here a little bit.
To start this ball game.
They scored right after us too. So I thought right there that's when it was gonna be bad. I was like, oh shit, we're in for a shootout. Not shootout, but like I was like, they're gonna answer back on the first drive. I was like, okay, we gotta chill. We might need to chill out a little bit.
Bring an extra heat. Willis gonna run.
But then I think we scored right after that too again.
He's got the first down.
Also, Malik Willis led the team in rushing today, so you know. I gotta give him his flowers. He's playing good.
With the tackle, but Malik Willis keeps it
he knows when to run. He knows when to throw. He knows when to stay down. Jacob's a bum. Wow. Hey, but this guy's not though. Hey, this guy's not though. Look at that guy.
Inside the 5.
Look at that number 2 guy right there.
Willis.
Oh, was this when we scored a field goal? Damn.
Sneed was out there. Reed couldn't.
I forgot about this shit. That low key is a tug.
Willis.
That's a touchdown. No, I don't know. Even if he catches that corner's right there.
Reed slips through his fingers.
But who knows? Maybe Jaden Reed makes a crazy ass play there.
Reed couldn't pull it in.
Oh, that's on Sneed? Nah, never mind. I think Sneed got that. Sneed's probably not letting that happen.
Goal try for Narveson as he goes to the air.
Oh my God, this is the pick. Okay, yeah. So
rough start the first couple of weeks for
Will Levis, bro. Will Levis, come on, man. We can't be. I'm not even. I don't know why I'm trying to like even feel sympathy for you, but like
rough start the first
this is tough.
Couple of weeks for Levis as he goes to
that he just jumps that. Jair just jumps that immediately. Once he sees DeAndre stop, once he sees D-Hop stop the route and like turn back around, he fucking books it on that shit. You can't like. At that point, if you're Will Levis, you gotta like either you gotta put a little more oomph on that shit, or you gotta just not throw that because that's crazy.
Momentum clearly shifting to Green Bay.
I don't think they score at all here. Yeah,
17-7 lead.
He just gets sacked.
And Willis off play action.
I don't think we score here either.
Kraft, who breaks a tackle up the sideline.
Oh shit! Okay, Kraft.
With room, Tucker Kraft.
I'm trying to find like the next like big score here just to like see what's going on. Oh shit! Okay. I know Emmanuel Wilson finally scored his first touchdown, which was cool. Look at Emmanuel Wilson. Hey, look at the blocking. Look at Watson with the block. To be fair though, that's just Wilson getting the breakaway speed right there. It's funny because the play before this, he had just got stuffed for like negative yardage. So the fact that LaFleur had the balls to be like, yeah, we're gonna give you the ball right back, even though you just had a negative play. You gotta keep the players motivated, bro.
So watch the reverse.
Shout out Matt LaFleur for this.
Right there, and you got a puller. You got Elton Jenkins.
And to call this play for him too, like this is a really risky play. This could also just be negative yards, but turn it into a touchdown.
27-7.
So we'll take those.
Oh,
I heard. Oh, I thought that was the other side.
Spears to start it off, and Spears with some room.
Okay.
Across midfield.
We don't want to talk about that one. Let's not talk about that one.
Levis
see Will Levis?
over the middle, and he zips
this is when I thought Hopkins was about to start eating because he was starting to get a couple passes caught, and I was like, all right, now let's not let Hopkins do that. He even scores a touchdown right here, I think. Where's it at? He gets that pass, and then eventually he gets Hopkins again.
2nd and 10 at the 31.
Oh, he scored right there. Why did it not show the touchdown? What the fuck?
Makes a 2nd and 10 at the 31.
I really thought oh! Bro, nah, dude. This is what I was saying when I was like, Will Levis might not be the issue yet. I don't know. We can't tell because you see shit like this and you're like, well, how the fuck are you supposed to play quarterback at a competent level when your lineman is doing this? Because let's be real, the guy that gets the strip sack here, I'm gonna be real. I'm a Packers fan. That's not our main guy. That's not one of our top rushers. He's like our third, fourth string, like in terms of like the pecking order of who's like a good pass rusher on this team. So the fact that this guy is getting the fucking strip sack that easily, look at this. Look at 55. It's 55. Look at 55 right here. Where's my mouse at? Right here. This guy right here. Look at this shit.
2nd and 10 at the 31.
Like
pressure and he's blasted.
Your right tackle literally fell to his knees, bro.
2nd and 10 at the 31.
He didn't even do anything. He didn't even
First
make
down.
a crazy move. Like, what did he even do?
2nd and 10 at the 31.
Dude.
Levis, pressure, and he's
And then,
blasted.
I mean, yeah, you could say
Still
Levis should at least hold on to that when he gets sacked, but like, he probably wasn't even expecting someone to be in his face after
To move
half
up
a second.
front.
So, you know, I kind of feel bad
Play
for him for
clock
that one.
winding down,
Because that one was kind of crazy.
and they're not going to snap it.
And then we got a field goal.
Packers take
And then I guess we could watch the
Clock will
interception because why
continue
not?
running.
It was like at the 2-minute mark or some shit.
McKinney
Yeah, it's right there.
throwing
Look at this shit.
Jarm.
Will Levis was like, all right, fuck it, D-Hop.
17. Levis,
Fuck it, D-Hop out there
deep.
somewhere.
and it is intercepted.
Yep.
Xavier
And then McKinney gets 3 picks in 3 weeks in a row, which is
interceptions
kind of
in
crazy.
3 games, the third player
All right,
in Green Bay
my
history.
crumb's lagging. Hello? Okay, never mind. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it, though. I'm done yapping about the Packers. We're done. We'll be back next week after probably pre-L. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be that guy, but 3-0 Vikings on the way. I'm kind of scared. I think it's in Lambeau. Let me check. Oh, it is at home. Okay, so that's like the one slight little boost we have is that we have a home game against them, but I'm still kind of worried. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a hard game. Watch them come out and like just do the same thing they did to the Texans against us. I don't want the Vikings to be 4-0, dude. I'm on my hater shit right now. We cannot have the Vikings being 4-0 at the first quarter end of the season. Like, please, Packers, please, let's lock in here. Even if we don't win any more games with Malik Willis after this, like, you know, it's fine. Just please get this win. Or if Jordan Love comes back, please have his first game back be a dub. Because I don't want to see the 4-0 Vikings be a thing that's actually real. But then again, in like what year was it? 2016, 2017, the Vikings were 5-0, and then they just like plummeted off the face of the earth. So, you know, hopefully history repeats itself in terms of like that, you know. They start off good and then they just like and blow up. But who knows? We'll come back with our weekly scuffed review of the game next Sunday when that comes. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.